Evening, clocks have gone back, so the next few videos are going to be in the dark. But tonight we're at Weybourne Beach. I think there might be about 20 booked in for this one as well, so we're going to give it a go. I missed last week's match. That was at Caister. Young Jack Topping, Star of the Future. He won that one. I think there were a few white in court, but some people found it difficult to find any fish. But Weybourne up here is probably one of the most well-known beaches in Norfolk. Really deep water close in. Up to the right there's some cliffs, and underneath that's quite rough ground. So we'll be probably pegging left of the car park, and there's a big wreck down there, and yeah, we'll go up to that probably. So yeah, deep water close in. To be honest with you, I wasn't really going to come tonight. I've had a rough week with a bad knee, and so I left it to the last minute, and I dropped my daughter off at the train station so she could go back to university, and went into the supermarket, and there was a fresh mackerel laying on the counter and a bit of squid, so I bought that. And then I have decided not to cancel my entrance. I am here, so it's going to be very simple basic fishing with a bit of fish off the supermarket shelf, which isn't my normal style, but I wanted to come out and have an evening's fishing, and I'm prepared to lose a £5, which is the entrance fee, so no lives lost really, and you never know, do you? So it's an experiment. We'll see what happens. We need a good peg though, and people are starting to arrive, so draw will be in a minute, and then it'll be usual case of bringing you back on the beach, and then we'll see how the evening progresses with our supermarket fish baits. Yep, that'll do. Right, welcome to base camp. I have drawn peg 1, which on the face of it is a very good peg because I'm on the end, but you don't know what snags and stuff are out there obviously, but seems alright. Rig for the night, or to start with, is going to be a 3-hook flapper, 2 up, 1 down, and the hooks are size 1. So yeah, that's what we're going to start with, and we are going for whiting. And I might have shot myself in the foot tonight, which wouldn't be unusual, but I am very stubborn, and I have turned down 50 lugworms in the car park, and I am sticking with what I've bought, which is the squid and the mackerel, and it's already all cut up, and it looks all right to be fair, so it's not all mushy and stuff. So the aim of the game tonight is to chuck it out there and see if we can get some nice whiting, because they're worth decent points, and it's dark and we're fishing over high water, so there's a chance there could be some decent ones there, and I like fish cakes, so I'd quite like to catch a few of them. So that's the plan, and you know, I'm just going to whip that mackerel tip with squid, put a bit of elastic around it to help keep it on the hooks when casting and to keep the crabs at bay a bit. And yeah, we're just going to have a really nice chilled out evening's fishing and hopefully catch a few fish. But yeah, dismissing them lugworms might cost me dear, but who cares? It's only a £5 to enter, and you never know. There might be some great big whiting that want to eat mackerel and squid, so we'll give it a go. I use fish a lot, but it's always from the tackle shop, them blast frozen ones, and they work really well. But this is the first time ever, I think, I've bought something off the supermarket shelf and fished a match with it. So let's see how it goes.
Tactics tonight.
Right, not for the first time. No. I am drawn next to David Sycamore, and I've got Kane the caster on the next peg to him. So yeah, he's gone for a bit of a different approach as David, so he's gone down the lugworm route, 3-hook flapper.
Simple approach.
Nice and simple. With that for a well set out bait today. Nothing like mine. Worms, squid, and he's got some mackerel as well, so, and a wrap of blacks as well.
That's an all-out whiting attack tonight, I think.
Yeah, I don't think there'll be many bass, will there, over high water?
I don't know. I think if we keep away from the edge and keep a bit crafty, we might be able to sneak a bass like John did last time.
Yeah, well,
but I think
we're here for 3.5 hours, so yeah,
dabs or flatfish for the start and see what comes along, I think.
Yeah, what about you, Kane? Smack it out by the wind farm?
No, I'm playing with my little bass rod and fixed ball set up tonight, so in close, 3 hooks flapping.
Flounder king then?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Right. Okay, good luck. Good luck, lads.
Yeah,
Thank you very much, and you.
Well, first cast over and done with, and on the bottom hook we've got a whiting that looks about 30 centimetres. So that's target species. That was out there about 7 or 8 minutes and it started whacking around. The other 2 hooks are still got the lumps of mackerel on. So they were still fishing, so I've peeled that in too early. So next cast is out there and I'll give that another 2 or 3 minutes perhaps if it starts rattling around, see if we can get a double or triple shot. But that's a good start. I know the lads using the worms and stuff, and there might be bass and there might be all sorts, but as experiments go with what I'm trying to do tonight, that's alright. I'm happy with that. It's good. Well, I don't know how I'm doing in the match. The first hour's gone and I've got 6 whiting. So target species I'm catching 104 points, so not too bad. And I'm quite happy dodging around with the fish and the bits of squid, and they seem to be doing alright. So I've got enough there from them to make a few fish cakes tomorrow night. So, and we keep getting bites, so we just keep plodding along. And I don't think we're doing any worse than anybody else, so got to be happy with that. And it's nice evening. There's a bit of a southwesterly wind, but I've got the tent up and I'm just on my 5th cup of tea. So yeah, I'll bring you back in a little while and we'll see how the next hour goes. Well, no white in that cast, but I've got a decent dab, so he must have been partial to the mackerel and squid as well, so he's going to go about 26 by the time I've sorted him out. So yeah, nothing on the top 2 hooks, so I don't know where the whiting have gone, but if their dabs are all like that, then that's alright, isn't it? Nice clean fish actually. Beauty. Good job. Well, I thought I'd best just show you how I'm baiting up. I've had 8 fish, only 1 undersized, so I am picking out the better ones. How everyone else is doing, I have no idea, but I'm enjoying myself. And I'm just whipping a little bit of that mackerel on, and then that happens to be a bit of tentacle, but I'm just hooking it on the end of the size 1 hook, and that's 20-pound amnesia, simple as you like, and that's going out there alright, and fish seem to be eating it, so we'll stick at it. Well, I don't know what's gone wrong, the wheels have come off a bit. Last 3 casts, no fish, although the bait's been a bit chewed, but been funny, hard to explain because the tide's coming up, the water's building, and normally the whiting come on, but David next door to me is struggling, and now I can't seem to connect to anything, so I don't know, something on there at the moment just giving a slight nibble. But normally if you get a whiting and there's a bit of tide, that normally sort of whips it round a bit and you get some good bites. But at the moment I think we've got about an hour and a bit left, so I've got some work to do. Bait's staying on there alright, the crabs aren't too bad, so just got to keep plugging away and see if we can get a run of whiting as tide comes near the top. We're fishing up to high water, we'll just catch the top of the tide before it's time to go home. So there's time yet, and I must admit it is quite an enjoyable evening. It's nice and warm, so that's fishing, that's nice. Well, hopefully then they'll come in on the feed with an hour to go. There's a dab there, I think that's probably undersized to be fair, not sure, because he's got half his tail missing for some reason. Don't know why that is. And there's a decent whiting on the top. He must be about 29, 30, so points for him. Happy with that, so good. Well, that's a manky dab. We've got 2 casts left, I reckon. That one might just be sizeable by the time I sort him out. But yeah, I don't know why they're the colour they are really. That green mottled manky look, he's not going in any fish cakes, even if he is big enough. But yeah, But yeah, slow end. I thought it'd get a bit better, but it hasn't done. We've got a couple of casts left though, so you don't know. I've tide's pulling the lead round now, so I've gone up an ounce to 6 ounce. See if that holds there and nails anything swimming through. So you never know. We'll see. Well, there, what you don't want to see. That's an undersized whiting, and the fishing's got slower as the night's gone on. The bigger ones have left me. So he's going back in the sea. He's about 24, 25 centimetres, something like that. So no points for him. But yeah, so one more cast and we'll go in the car park and see who's caught what. But to be fair, we've done all right. I mean, considering we just bought a bit of one mackerel and some squid, and I've still got that lot left. So I've used about, I don't know, £2.50's worth of bait. And I've got a few fish on the card. I've come nowhere near last. So yeah, quite an enjoyable night. So if my knee holds up, next week we're going to Munsley on the sand, see if we can get something round there. And so that's it. So if you'd like to subscribe to this channel and watch a bit of this stuff, then feel free to do so, because it's very much appreciated. And yeah, we'll go in the car park now, go and see everyone, see who the top 5 are, and then go home to bed and work in the morning. Yep, cheers for watching.
Now, yeah, it's me and Kane, wasn't it? Yeah. Then there was me and Kane at joint 4th. Top 3, 3rd, Bev Self. Second, Pete Simmons. Pond Pete, top 3. And number 1 for the night, Michael Topping.
Well done, Michael.
Oh look, you can take it back again.
That's because the boy went there.
There's that.
We have to stand in front of the camera now. Well done, Michael.
Well done, Mike.
Lovely job.
Cheers. There's the Williams. Brilliant.
Hang on, I wouldn't go too far. Biggest flounder, Mike Topping.
28 centimetres.
Yep, 28 centimetres. 28.
Got your money tonight, Michael.
Mike, don't go too far.
Oh no.
Biggest round, Mike Topping, 33 whiting.
Well done.
Well done, Mike. Come in.
Clean sweep.
It's a blanket. George.
Yeah, George Mail, new boy. Lucky peg.
There you go.
Well done, George.
Well, yep. Tilt.
Next week we're at Munsley.